Hey, Liam, on that goal that it has now been awarded back to Texier, did you feel any contact with that puck, either with your skate or your stick?
Yeah, I was pretty sure I touched it, but it doesn't really matter to me. If puck went in the back of the net, it was nice.
Yeah. Tell me about the way this team is playing right now, the Blue Jackets, the offensive flow of this team. Where is it at? Where does it need to get to?
Yeah, we're improving every game so far. There's definitely some positives to take out of every game, but there's still the minor details we got to take care of, and sometimes it's costing us, and we're still working on that as we go along here.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, we go to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Liam, how much emphasis was placed on bringing energy and speed to this game? You guys came out flying. And second part is, how much do you, as a pretty fast guy, enjoy playing a game at that pace?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest aspects of my game is my speed, obviously, and something the coaching staff talks to me a lot about is trying to use this as much as possible. And it's something we're trying to bring every game. You come out flying off the start, it's tough on the other team, so we're trying to use our speed as much as possible. And that's something I've been trying to use throughout my games here.
I talked to Max Domi in the second intermission, and he thought that you guys may have let your foot off the gas a little bit in the second period. Do you agree with that, number one? And number two, do you feel like you brought it back a little bit in the third?
Yeah, I agree with that. And in the third, I definitely thought we played a lot better. We had some good chances, but in the end, it was tough to lose it the way we did in overtime. But we definitely had some juice coming back to us at the start of the third period.
Yeah, again, given that juice that you had, how disappointing is it to lose on a goal like that?
It just sucks no matter how it goes in. You always want to win every game going into to the game. So it was unfortunate the way it happened, but now we just got to move on and try to win the next one.
Thanks.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, Liam. What was the mood like on the bench when that went in? Because did you guys even see it? Did you even have time to see it go in? That was 15 seconds, you know?
Yeah, no one was. It was so quick, happened really quick, and obviously we saw the light go off, and no one was happy, and now we just got to move on and go to the next game.
Yeah. For yourself, this was 4 games into it. You played all the time in the bubble as well. How does this compare? Like, how is the regular season comparing, to playoff hockey? I mean, it's got to be a little. Is there a difference?
Yeah, that was a while ago now, but there's definitely a difference. The energy level was a lot higher. In the playoffs, it's obviously bigger, more at stake and everything. But these games have been pretty high intensity for. That's what I felt out there, and but there's been a little bit of a difference for myself.
Is it tough to, and this goes for all you guys, I think, to kind of bounce around with different centers and different combinations, while coach is trying to basically figure things out, or Torch is trying to figure things out. Is that kind of tough sometimes as a forward to develop chemistry?
No, it doesn't bother myself personally. It's early in the season. That's usually what happens. You got to try to find chemistry in the games with different line mates and stuff. So it's understandable. You got to try to learn to play with everyone, and it doesn't bother me too much.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Mark Scheig. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, Liam. That's the same question to Tex. Were you aware that the league switched out the pucks today from the tracking pucks to the ones from last year? And did you notice any difference between the first 3 games and tonight with the new pucks?
No, I didn't notice a difference, but I was aware that they were doing that, but I didn't really notice any big difference for myself.